So today we are going to take an Aquarius quiz. Somebody sent this to me, and apparently we get 10 points for each question, okay? So even if you're not Aquarius, let's find out how many Aquarius characteristics you have and I have today. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section, and if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up. My information will be underneath this video. Please check out underneath this video also. There's resources for you, and there's also my Amazon wish list, my Cashapp, my PayPal in case you want to give a gift to the channel, my Patreon, and a bunch of other stuff is underneath this video. So let's get started. All right, let me get something to drink because I feel a frog coming on. I love this cup. Have you guys seen this cup? Check this out. Aquarius. And my name is on it. I got it from Etsy. Like, the glare makes it hard to read it. But I got it from Etsy. And I thought that was so cute. Alright. Now, you give yourself 10 points if this is you. And at the end, we're going to add up all our points. Number 1. You tend to overthink. Yes, I do. Number 2, you have a systematic way of doing things. Yeah, I have a system. Everybody doesn't always understand my system, but there is a system. And I can tell if somebody has messed up my systems too. I have different systems for different things. I like my dolls in a certain place. I like my cabbies in a certain place. I like my, my decks in a certain place. Everything has a system to it. The way I think, the way I do things, the way I pay bills, which ones I pay first, where do I go when I go places. Everything has a system. Where do I put things? Everything has a system. And mostly that system is to help me not forget. Not to forget where things are. So yes, I'm very systematic. Number 3, you have a deep need for alone time. Oh my God, Becky. Yes. Yes. Even if I am in a good place or I got a relationship, I have a need for alone time. When I was younger and I was a teacher and I was surrounded by people all the time, every day or very frequently, I would go be alone in nature. There was this park called Valley Green, and I would go there and just sit by the water. I would walk and hike the trails, anything just to get away from people and to just be alone, or I like to be in my room, drinking red wine, listening to music. Aquarius very much like this. So this is definitely something. Now, I got this list, by the way, from trustedseller.com in case you guys want to check out their other work. All right, so I have a deep need for a long time. Yes. You can't let things go. I can't let things go. I mean, I can ignore things that are stupid or things I don't care about. Yeah, easily. But things that upset me, if somebody does something to me or they harm me, oh my God. There's a woman on Facebook. She's on my Facebook page. I do not like this woman. I do not like this woman because she says some flip shit to me one day. And I'm trying to be polite to her. That's the only reason why I didn't block her on Facebook. But this happened like 15 years ago, guys. And it wasn't even a big deal. She said some snide shit out her mouth. And I wanted to cuss her the fuck out, but I didn't. Because I was like, you know what? You're over-exaggerating. Stop it. I tell myself to stop it, But I still don't like her. I still have not let that go. I see people who did something to me in grade school. And I might not hold a grudge. I might not be angry or be mean to them. But I'm going to be standoffish because I'm going to remember, like, nah. I don't let things go. Remember, a lot of you, when you first met me, I was going through that situation with Voldemort. It took me years, like 5 or 6 years, to come from a space where I wanted to choke him. It took me 5 or 6 years years to let it go, you know? And now I'm in the process of trying to deal with my hatred, because that's the only thing I can call it, towards Hannibal. Hannibal the cannibal, also known as Hannibal the Cruel. I have a deep hatred for Hannibal, and I'm working through it because I don't like hating anybody. Not me. You can if you want to, but I don't want to do it. So I'm working through it. So the hardest thing is just to let it go. Because every time I think, let it go, I think, how fucking dare you? You know, it just comes right back. And I have such a hard time as an Aquarius letting things go. So this is true. I'll get points for that too. Oh boy. You have trouble connecting with others. Aquarius don't have trouble connecting with others. Actually, we do pretty good with strangers. So when you talk about connecting, I would have to say no. I don't have problems connecting with others. I have problems maybe, I would say staying in touch with others, but connecting with them, not really. I can connect with total strangers walking down the street, you know. The only people I can't connect with are people who choose to judge me. That's on them, you know. So those people I can't connect with. So maybe that's what this person means. So yeah, I can't connect with people who do not live and let live. I can't connect with people who want to change me. I can't connect with people who all up in my business. I can't connect with people with nasty attitudes. So I'm going to give you that. I don't connect with everybody. So I wouldn't say trouble connecting with people, but I do have trouble connecting with certain kinds of people. So I guess that's a true. You have a creative soul. Yeah. Aquarius are very creative. We like to make things up. Hair, clothes, customs, all kinds of poetry, all kinds of art. Yeah, very creative. Yes. You have a unique sense of humor. I definitely do. I'm always laughing, and I mean all the time. I'm always laughing. I'm always clowning. If I'm not clowning, something's wrong. If I'm not joking, if I'm not, you know, laughing at the irony of life, you know, if I'm not doing that, something's wrong. So that's 100% true. You have a rebellious nature. I am such a rebel. I am such a rebel. I mean, it could just be the smallest thing. Let me tell you this one. This one is funny. My daughter used to hate this. When my daughter was little, we used to go to Wendy's as a treat. She really loved Wendy's. I don't know why, but she really loved Wendy's. And the Wendy's that we would go into was never crowded. It was always empty. And there was a path that you could go that said enter, and you would go this way. And there was a path that you can go and it said exit, and you can go that way. Every time we went to Wendy's, I would get in the exit and then go park the car, right? And my daughter, a Scorpio, hated it. She hated it. She was like, Mom, that's not the right way. She would be so irritated with me. And I only did it because it irritated her. If she didn't say anything, I would have got tired with it and I would have stopped doing it. But I had to rebel because she kept saying something about it. So we're very rebellious like that, you know, and in little things, not just big things, little things like that too. You are terrible at apologizing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think I apologize quickly. I think I apologize fast. I think it depends on what the situation is too. I have to first see that I'm wrong, so that might take a little bit of time. And then once I see that I'm wrong, then I'm not going to have a problem with apologizing. So some of us could be terrible at that. Let me know if you're one of those people. I can't get points for that one because I don't think I'm terrible at apologizing. But then again, thinking about what I probably say when I apologize, I don't know, because I'm quick with it. I'll just be like, you know, I see the error of my ways and I'm really sorry. So I don't know if that works or not. So that's a good question. I'm not sure about that one. Last one says you are good at managing money. Most Aquarius are good with money. I don't always have money to manage though, but that's because I got a Sagittarius moon, and we have a tendency to spend the money. But I'm good at managing it. I'm good at holding on to it. I'm good at making sure I have enough of it. I'm good at, like manipulating it, putting it where it needs to be. I would say yes, 100%. Yes. So let's see how many points I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I definitely have 90. And for the other one, I'm going to give myself, or apologizing, I'm going to give myself 5 points. I'm not going to give myself the whole 10 because I'm not really sure about that one. So I'm going to say I have a 95% for my score. So that's really Aquarius. Yeah, that's really Aquarius. So that's a good score. Tell me what your score is. What did you get? All right. Now we're going to check out some positive comments, okay? The first one is from Andrea Boyd 3942. She has received one of the highest number of hearts from me. That's awesome. Cool. Andrea said, I spent 2 years changing them, another person, and I wrecked myself. I have no vision for my future. I just live from one day to the next. I am like a hologram, not a human, and my inside is crying. That is very hauntingly beautiful, though, the way that was written. That's really, really beautiful. The first thing is that you spent 2 years trying to change someone. You cannot change another person, which you probably figured out after that 2 years was over. You can't change another person, honey. You can try. You can bully them into changing. You can try to make them change. But the truth is they really have not changed. Either they're pretending to change to shut you the fuck up. Okay? Usually, and they're usually doing the same thing they was doing before and they're just hiding it from you. Or they wanted to change and they did it at the same time. A person has to want to change because change requires effort inside of them. So you can't make them change. And I've tried to help people. I call it help them heal, Same thing, I tried to do that 1,000 times. You can't do it. A person has to want that for themselves. You can support them. You can be encouraging, inspiring, but you can't make them. You can't make them heal. I don't care what's wrong with them. If they're an alcoholic, if they're a drug addict, if they're a narcissist, if they're a bipolar, if they're traumatized, if there's something going on with that person that needs to be healed, needs to be fixed, needs to be worked on, some type of major issue, you cannot make them do it. You can't. And so many people have spent so much time trying to do that, including myself. So I'm very sorry that you experienced that, but it is very common, especially for a caring person, a compassionate person. It's very common for us to try to help somebody be better for themselves, but they have to want it and we can't make them do it. So now that all this has happened, it's time for you to now work on changing yourself. Because if you don't have a vision for your future, if you are hollow and crying on the inside, which is very human, now it's time for you to focus on you. I would get a therapist, a spiritualist, some self-help books, something. I would get something that could help me feel better and start to figure out how to work on myself. Because now you spent 2 years trying to heal them. Now you need the healing. You see? So if I were you, that's where I would focus. And then you'll be okay. Then you will have the vision that you need. I've been through this before. I've put everything into someone who just never got better. Never got better. To this day, it's still the same way. So you have to just be like, okay, what do I need to do for me? Because usually when we're spending our time helping another person, we're neglecting ourselves. So now that you're back to you, focus on you. Focus on healing you. Focus on how you got there in the first place and how not to get there again. That's the most important part. Radical Aquarius. Hey, Radical. Radical Aquarius said, I love you. I love that you say goddess. I'm stealing that. Please do. Feel free to steal anything that any of my little lines, any of my little memes. Take it. If it can help you, take it. Take it, use it. You have my blessing. Goddess loves when we remember her. Loves it, So please take it. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. Come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.